Howdy, I'm Lee Wilson and this is TGO Wyoming, and thanks for joining me for the first video of 2013. What I want to do is kind of discuss with everybody what we did and didn't do in 2012 and what we have planned for 2013. So last year pretty much sucked. We only got a few videos posted, and while we did a lot of stuff, we didn't get a whole lot done for the YouTube channel, and for that I apologize. We did run into some computer issues and we were working a lot. We did take one trip to the Bighorns and did a little fishing up there, and I did some traveling, but as far as the channel goes, just didn't have a whole lot going on. But that's all going to change for 2013. We have a lot of stuff planned. So first and foremost, what are we going to see? Well, we have a little bit more of the same, but with some new additions. So we're going to see a lot of product reviews. We've picked up some new kit, and we've been testing some of it for the entire year. But looking at some of the new Camelback products, we're going to take a look at the 511 bailout bag. And we got some other tactical gear to play with. One of the big things is the SKD pig rig. Awesome little setup. We're going to look at some other stuff, some new knives, some other load-bearing equipment, some new packs, some new bags, and just a whole bunch of new fun stuff. And we're going to be progressively picking up new stuff this year. So we'll keep doing more product reviews on things that we believe are worth your time and your money. One of the big things we're going to do this year is long-range shooting. The 700 here is almost complete. The Pentax is going away and getting replaced by a Vortex Viper PST. So whenever that shows up, this is going to be fun. I've got our buddy Brian with his new Savage. We got Robert with his Savage. Brian's brother Mike with his Stag. We're going to have a lot of long-range shooting fun. We're going to try to hit a mile with a 308 and a 260. We're going to do some really fun precision shooting between like 600 and 1,000 yards, and it's just going to be a good old time. Another fun thing we're going to be doing is camo testing. We finally have enough camouflage in the group that we can do some really good testing. We've done our multicam testing in the past few years, back when I was living in Texas. And this year we're going to test our multicam pattern versus ATACs. That's going to be a really fun one, especially for this environment. And then we're also going to take a look at some typical hunting camos. Max 1, Mossy Oak Brush, and a few other little things. And we're going to see how the military camos stack up against the hunting camos in a wide variety of environments. And we're going to have a lot of fun with that. Another thing we're going to do is gun reviews. So we've picked up some new fun toys this year. I've got my new Remington 870 with all my Magpul furniture on it. This thing's a shooter. We're going to be taking a look more in depth at that, and we're also going to do some shot pattern testing. Another thing we're going to do is we're finally, if I could talk, going to get around to doing our series on the AR-15s. This is America's most popular rifle. We've been running them for years and years, and we have a fairly good setup going. We're going to kind of cover the different types of setups you can do, the different builds, different brands, things to look for, accessories that work, accessories that don't work, and just exactly what you can do with these rifles. They're very versatile, they're very fun, and like I said, very, very popular. Let's see here, we're also going to be doing a lot more hiking this year. We have found a new mountain range that is relatively close to Casper that we're going to go check out, the Ferris Mountains. It's pretty much backcountry stuff. It's going to be a real pain in the butt to get back in there, and that's kind of what we were looking for. So you'll see a lot of camping, a lot of hiking, and we're going to introduce hunting this year. So we had a lot of fun last fall hunting, did some Area 124 deer. It was a blast, and this year we're going to really expand upon that. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. We're going to do deer, antelope, elk, hopefully, some small game, some pheasant, along those lines. So what's new in 2013? Well, we're going to introduce more archery. Pretty much everybody in the crew here is either shooting traditional or compounds. So we're going to do probably a lot of traditional archery, a little bit of compounds, and really expand upon that and have a good time with it. I'm also going to introduce a new series called EDL, Everyday Life. Everybody's familiar with EDC, or Everyday Carry. Well, EDL is kind of be just my little thoughts on life, some things I've noticed that'll make your life easier, observations. It's going to be kind of part video blog, part opinion piece, and it hopefully will be interesting and everybody will like it. The other big thing we're going to do is, starting in July, we're going to start kayaking, which is going to be a blast. We're also going to do some fly fishing off of kayaks. Really, really excited about that. We have some kayak camping trips planned. We're going to go down the Platte River. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. And with the new cameras that we've added and a few more waterproof cameras, we should be able to get some really exciting footage for that. Another thing we're going to kind of take a look into is apparel. We don't usually talk about clothing much, but what works, what doesn't, and kind of find out, what everybody wants to see, and show you guys what we wear and what clothing and accessories will make your enjoyment of the outdoors more fulfilling and better. Other small project, hydro dipping. We're going to be getting into that a little bit. I've built some kayaks in the past. We're going to hydro dip some stuff. The 700 is going to get a multicam stock. So that's going to be kind of a fun project, so you guys can follow along with our triumphs and successes and our miserable failures, which I'm sure there's going to be a few, but that's the nature of it. Other thing we're expand upon is we finally have the hammock camping set up pretty well finished. So you're going to see a lot more of that. A lot of the terrain that we camp in here in Wyoming is very conducive to hammock camping, and we'll show you how we've kind of finalized the setup. I mean, it's ever evolving, but we have it down to a pretty good science now. So that's pretty much it. We got a lot coming this year. It's going to be exciting. We're going to have a lot of fun. So thank you guys for joining us and sticking with us. Again, thank you to all the subscribers. You guys are awesome. All 1,700 and something of you guys are awesome. We've seen a lot of support over the last 3 years, and we really want to make 2013 an awesome year. So thank you again. Stay safe and shoot straight.